Hi guys, it's Maddie. I am filming in my daughter's toy room, so it's a mess. Yeah, that's all stuff Kennedy's outgrown that I need to sell, but you know how me. Yes ma'am, I do have Kennedy right here. Izzy's relaxing. She may come in here at some point. I did my makeup and filmed my birth story while Kennedy napped and Izzy relaxed. Izzy has insomnia. So anyway, who is Izzy and Kennedy? Who am I? My name's Maddie. I'm 24. I'm a stay-at-home mom here in Texas. I'm married to Jacob. We have two kids. Izzy will be 3 in April, and Miss Kennedy is 6 months. Yes, ma'am. And today I'm going to be comparing the Owlet Smart Sock 2 and the Owlet Smart Sock 3. I want to start out by saying I know that these products are a little bit controversial. There are doctors that are like, absolutely not. You know, the FDA, there was a whole thing with the FDA. There are people that have reported burns. I understand that it is a controversial product. I will say, I feel like a lot of baby products are controversial. So I used the Owlet Smart Sock 2 with my first daughter, and that was, I think, before the FDA revoked it type thing. So the app, I want to say first and foremost, the app for the Smart Sock 2 used to look a lot different. I used to be able to see stats and all of that type of stuff. I do have a Google Pixel, so I don't know if that's why I can't see that anymore. The app looks very plain now. It does still alert. Kennedy has kicked it off, and it alerts me on my phone and on the base station. It is a plug and play system, so you don't have to connect it to your phone. But yeah, I can't see her stats or any of that. Also, the Smart Sock 2 does not alert you when your child's awake or what type of sleep they're in, where the Smart Sock 3 does. I'm going to show you guys them physically. The Smart Sock 2, you cannot buy new. I bought the first one used. This one I have is also used. I will say, because it's used and it's an older product, the battery life is not great on, we use the Smart Sock 2 for my baby, because it's old. So it lasts for about 12 hours. So sometimes I get an alert in the morning that it's low on battery, and that's fine. So yeah, the Smart Sock 3, however, has like a 18-hour battery life. The Smart Sock 3 retails for, I think, $250 to $300. And then if you're going to use it on an older kid, you do have to get the expansion pack, which is a little bit pricey. We did get that. And there's just some differences that I wanted to show you guys. I think the Smart Sock 2 still works great. I love it. Obviously, I use it on my baby. Smart Sock 3 is great for older kids. Now, my daughter's almost 3. Maddie, why are you using a Smart Sock? She's not at risk of SIDS. My daughter has insomnia, and we got it to see if she was having breathing issues because we were waiting for her sleep study. She doesn't stop. She coughs. She like holds her breath, but her oxygen doesn't drop. But I will say it's nice to see if she's asleep or not without having to go in there and disturb her. We have loosely, like, sleep trained, not cry it out with her as a toddler. And so, sometimes she's not calling for us or anything, but if we open her door to look at her, and we open her door when we go to bed, it's just nice to see if she's still in there moving around or if she's asleep, and not having to use a camera for that is nice as well, because I think she would definitely be sitting there like if she had a camera. And to showing them to you, so the first thing with the socks themselves, I need to wash this sock. So I took the sensors out because I filmed a short form video. Did I drop one of the sensors? To post to TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that. Are you sitting on it? The first thing here is that this sock, this is the Smart Sock 2. I'm going to show you the 2 and then the 3. That's how we're going to go about this. The Smart Sock 2, you use the same sock on both feet. You are supposed to switch feet every night. And like I said, I need to wash the sock. You hand wash them. The sensor goes in here. It's kind of a pain to get in, not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain to take out. But you really only have to take it out if you're going to wash it. Smart Sock 3 has a sock for each foot. Now this is for my daughter. This is the 30 to 55 pounds, so it does go up quite big. My daughter is like right at 30 pounds, so she has a lot of room in this. Totally worth it. And it is clearly labeled. This one's the left, and then we have the right. Now, if you're going back and forth, it better not be as hard to get in as that one. It's not. And I'm going to show you all the sensors here in just a second. These feel very nice because they're brand new. The Velcro's good. The Velcro works great on both of them. So let me show you guys the sensors themselves that go in the socks. I do need to wash off this one. I need to wipe it, spot clean it. I bathe my kids every night. I don't know how these socks get dirty, but it's fine. So this is the Smart Sock 2. It has a red light. It's this sensor. You slide it into the sock. It can be kind of a pain to wiggle up in there, but like I said, you only take it out when you're washing the sock. This is the Smart Sock 3 sensor, and it just pops right in here. You just, hang on, I'm trying to show you guys. Pop it in, and then, oh my God, Maddie, you pop it in, and it Velcros like that. So it's in there, and then you can just peel it off. So this makes it easy to switch it back and forth every day. You did get the Smart Sock 3 new. I'm not sure if I said that. So yeah. You can still find the Smart Sock 2 on like Facebook Marketplace. Then I want to show you guys the bases and how they connect. So side by side, they take the same like outlet thing. This is the 2 and this is the 3. So the 2 is much bigger, but they both click on the bottom. This one's much louder. Yeah, they both show Wi-Fi and sock on the back to show if they're connected to each thing. So the Smart Sock 2, you do have to like plug it in. And again, you can do this when it's in the sock. You don't have to take it out of the sock. Same for both. You don't have to take them out of the sock. This one, we've scuffed that up. Just magnetizes and sits on there. So yeah, they both charge fine. Both of them have the same thing here. I like the Smart Sock 3. Like I said, being able to see everything, it's much easier to like track their sleep. Again, I don't know if the Smart Sock 2 doesn't work because I have a Google Pixel. They use 2 different apps now. I think I believe that you can hook more than one Smart Sock 3 up to the app. So if you have multiple kids, I'm not buying another one. Like the 2 works fine. Like I said, if Kennedy kicks it off, it still alerts. I have seen people saying that the Smart Sock 2, they thought it didn't alert anymore for some reason. It definitely does. Kennedy will kick it off, and I have it set to try and reconnect. Yeah, but like I said, she's kicked it off, and it alerts that it's been kicked off. It's not getting a reading anymore. Yes, ma'am. Yes. She's so happy, guys. Yes. So I think if you have the money, if you want to put it on your baby registry, the Smart Sock 3 is a great option. I think that you don't necessarily need a camera. I don't use baby monitors and cameras, but I do like being able to see, like I said, if she's awake, if she's asleep, you know, that kind of thing. If you're more on a budget, but you want something that will track your baby's oxygen, I would get the Smart Sock 2. I would get it used. The Smart Sock 2 doesn't come with any type of expansion pack. So once you get to that last sock, which I think we're on the second one, you're kind of out of luck. I will say though, I make really chunky babies, and I didn't really have a problem with like Izzy outgrowing the sock super early. I also want to say there are other companies that have tried to replicate what the Owlet sock does. The Hubble is one. I filmed a TikTok when I got the Hubble when I was pregnant with Kennedy. It was a nightmare. It never worked correctly. I had to fight customer service, reach out to them over and over and over and over, and it never worked like it said it would. The Hubble is great in theory. It is supposed to track like your kid's skin temperature, and it's a sound machine and a night light, and it can play, you can hear your baby through it. It's supposed to be everything in one. They don't have the technology down. And it's not even just my phone, because you can say, well, Maddie, you have a Google Pixel. We couldn't get it to work on my husband's phone, my mom's phone. They have iPhones. So I think Owlets, even though there's been controversies, if you're using it correctly, if you're washing your socks, if you're checking the actual sensors to make sure they're not coming apart, if you're putting them on your kid's foot right, I think it's a great product. I think Owlet is very good at what they do with these socks. I understand they're not FDA approved or whatever that was. I understand, you know, some people might try to use them in unsafe environments, like letting your baby sleep in a swing. They're definitely not meant for that. They also don't claim to help prevent SIDS or anything like that legally. Like, I think that's what they got in trouble for with the FDA. It gives me peace of mind. I had really bad postpartum anxiety with my first. It's been better this time, but it still gives me a really great peace of mind. Like I said, I think Owlet does it well. Obviously, I have a Smart Sock 2 that is still working. She's getting her teether. I don't know if you guys can hear her. But Owlet does it well. It's easy to use. They can wear it. It's comfortable for them. Izzy doesn't complain about her socks. She likes wearing her sock. And for me, it's worth the peace of mind. Yeah, this was just all my opinion. This is something I knew I wanted. Some sort of sensor. The Hubble didn't work, so I bought a used Owlet Smart Sock 2 for $50. Totally worth it in my opinion. My parents bought the Smart Sock 3 for Izzy. So like I said, if you want to put it on your registry, if you have the money, if like money isn't an object for you, that's great. But I also don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I have to spend $400 on this, over $400 if you get the expansion pack. I also want to say, if you have an older kid, I don't think this is a necessity. I got it to monitor my toddler who has insomnia. She's been diagnosed. We just had a sleep study. But I think it's really up to your discretion once your kid's older. I think SIDS in the first year is very real. You need to respect it. You need to be educated, all of that stuff. But I like it. It's something I recommend to my mom friends, but it's also not a necessity, you know? I don't think you really need that much for baby, to be honest with you. But this is just my 2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it useful, please do leave it a thumbs up. If you want me to review more baby products or share my opinion on baby products as a broke, stay-at-home mom, young mom, and what I think is necessary, what I think is worth the hype. There are some things that are worth the hype, and some things where I'm like, why are people buying this? Again, it would all be my opinions. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. I post a lot of cleaning videos because I'm a homemaker, and those are the easiest videos to film because I'd be cleaning this house 25/8. It's a small house and it gets dirty really easily, but well, it gets messy. Hopefully I'm moving soon. Well, I'm going to be moving because they're selling this. But anyway, so I'm going to have a new place to clean. That. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye guys.